The best Brisbane book. Scratch that. The best Queensland novel ever. No, scratch that. The best Australian novel of the last 10 years. Boy Swallows Universe.
Hell yeah.
This book is incredible. If you haven't read it, it is loosely based on the life of Trent Dalton. Through the eyes of Eli Bell, it explores crime, death, romance, and most importantly, family. Boy Swallows Universe is so special because of its characters. Each one feels so laid and unique that it could have its own TV show. They have dark histories yet still feel so compassionate and loving in such a unique way. On top of this, the story is excellent. It seamlessly blends drug dealing in suburban Australia with the highs and lows of family life and the struggles of adolescence. Also, we get to see the esteemed Brisbane city represented in art, something that is very rarely done. I could talk about this book all day, but what is actually the point of this video? Well, if you haven't heard, this book is finally being made into a Netflix TV show. Instead of pumping out another season of this garbage, they've chosen to finally make something good. It was only announced recently, but the show will be an 8-episode series. Each episode will be an hour and it will be produced by Joel Edgerton and written by John Colley, who wrote all these films. No other directors or actors are attached yet. Recently, the book was done for the Queensland Theatre and they absolutely smashed it. It was exactly how I pictured the book and didn't even feel like a theatre production. It felt like I was watching a movie right in front of me. So the question becomes, what else can they do with this book? Well, a lot. I think the runtime is already a perfect decision. Netflix shows usually go for 12 or 13 episodes, and this always is too much. The show drags on, there's a middle slump, and you just get bored. By doing 8 episodes with 1 hour, I feel it is tight and compact. We can dive into the characters without getting bored or slowed down. And that's exactly what I'm excited for. I'm excited to learn more about these characters than what's in the book and what's in the stage show. In particular, I would love an episode that dives into the history of Slim Halliday and his escapes from prison, or maybe even just a montage. The book also has these very weird supernatural elements, and I think the show should really dive headfirst into this. In particular, the ambiguity of the blue wren and the phone. But this is far more important than just throwing in a couple of supernatural scenes. Australian TV shows have kind of a repetitive formula. They are all about a detective or a lawyer and follow the same kind of beats. Now, I'm not saying I don't love these shows, I watch a lot of them and the movies as well. But I think this show can do something different. By diving into its weirder and stranger side, it will separate itself from Australian content. Also, it will push what we're making in a more unique and different direction. If you made it this far, maybe consider checking out another video or subscribing. If you can't be asked, fair enough.